Well, a relegation battle kicks on, and today we have a game against one other relegation side, and one side who's going to kick our arses. This is not going to go well. This is Average Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Journeyman. So, welcome back. Nothing's really happened between, last episode and this episode. Kieran Allen's unhappy I'm not playing him. We were approached for Kirkman, but he signed a new non-contract with us. Outside of that, nothing's really happened. We did play one game, two games? We'll play a couple of games in between. Let me just have a quick back. Yeah, we were here for the Goiter United game. We beat Cambrian and Clydac 3-1. We went 1-0 up with a J. Boyd goal. He hit that from outside the box. They equalised before Hurley with another outside the box shot, actually. And then a header from Thomas Sadler got us the win. We were then absolutely hammered by Bretton Ferry, which, let's be honest, we all kind of expected. And then the team who I'm assuming still pronounced Lisbury or Lisbury, they beat us 2-1. Mackenzie Tom gave away an absolutely stupid second penalty to let us lose the game. But other than that, we're kind of both crap in the game. League table then is looking a bit like this. We're still close to this relegation zone, but we do have that 7-point buffer, and we are over now that halfway mark in the season. And we're 2 points ahead of the games played, which, as I mentioned before, roughly for me anyway, I've kind of felt that as long as I'm like a point per game, roughly we're doing okay. So I think we might, if things keep going the way they kind of are, we might do okay. But we are playing, I think it's coming Celtic today, so another win today, but could get us further away from this zone before we play Carmarthen, who will probably hammer us today. But two changes from the game that we last played. Pardon me, Derek Dunn's picked up a knock. He'll be fine next day or two. So Alan's going to come in, and Dan Jones is suspended for the game. I think he picked up bookings. There's a accumulation of bookings. Outside of that, the rest of our team is pretty much the same as it's been the last few games now. McLagan, we had a conversation with him to say his form's not good enough. So we're giving him game time now to try see if he can get his form back. Whether he does or not, we will be left to see. So Cumbrian Celtic today are the team we are playing. We are in a bit of crap form in general outside of that 1-1. But they're on even worse than us. They've lost their last 5. Which means they'll probably hammer us today. Where we have very varied form. Points out of 3 of the last 5 games. 7 points out of the past, 15? So it's not too bad that way, really. I wouldn't say it's that bad a form, but it's not great either. Still -2 goal difference, so we'll live with that. We are the team in white, Cumbrian Celtic are the team in yellow and blue. As we play away from home. I also look massive compared to other managers on the sideline. But, Jeffries, Clay. January transfer window is coming up soon as well. The loan window, I think, is now shut, but there was nobody else. We didn't even look to see try and bring anyone else in on loan. Probably going to try and take in a wee bit of a re-evaluation in January. See if those guys we can get off the wage bill and maybe see if we can replace if need be. But really, I think that's not much of an issue for us. There'll be guys whose contracts are up at the end of the season. We'll need to make decisions on them as well. I've kind of made one decision. Jordan Davies I'll probably just let go at the end of the season. I think he's on £20 a week. He's not really good enough now for us. Like, for £20 a week, he would be fine, I think, at most other teams. But for us, that's kind of what we're playing, key players. Seriously, it's not good for us. We're 1-0 down from just poor play in general. And I am not a happy boy right now. Oh, God. How did their centre-half get the goal? That wasn't the centre-half, was it? Meacham. Whatever the fuck he plays. But we've not really been in this game at all so far, and that is a concern. Cook's playing badly, it looks like. There's Meacham there. Two Waters. Good ball, McDowell. Good save by Evans, but he probably should have slotted through his attacking teammate who'd broke through our lines of defence. Nash at right back isn't playing well. That may be something we need to look at. I don't know what we're kind of not doing right here. Just seem a little bit all over the place. Our shape doesn't seem to be sticking well for whatever reason either. Again, not fully sure why that's the case at all. But Clay's through 1-on-1. We are now 2-0 down. This is not fucking good. Little bit of berating. 15 minutes played. We're 2-0 down against a team far worse than us. And nothing seems to be going our way whatsoever. Oh, please don't make it 3. Jesus. I can't tell if that's bad defending or not. Sorry about it. I should have paused the video, but I haven't, so please forgive me. Right. I'm not sure what we're going to do here. I think we'll need to make changes at half-time. Boyd's having an awful game. Cook is having an awful game. So that would be Alan Jones coming on. Hurley coming on. We might even change Young or Georgievsky. Or Georgievsky, can't remember his name now. His centre half as well. McLagan could come off. Jack Williams could come off. There's so many players who realistically could all come off. It's not great. It's not great. We need to do something at half time because this is just awful. Oh, but I'm not. I really don't know what to do. They are just breaking us down. Okay, we are falling apart. What is wrong with this team? McLagan, they're unlucky. Free kick right off the bar. We are 3-0 down at half time. Arguably against the worst team in the league. Changes are being made. We're going to bring on Connor Young for Allen. Just not playing well at all. He'll play as a stopper. Jay Boyd is going to come off for Alan Jones. That's fine. Cook is going to come off for Hurley. Again, that's okay. No one else going to come off yet. Excuse me, but I am not worried. Like, I'm not going to be scared to make more changes. If and when that is awful, though. Jones with the ball, not even with enough pace back to the defender, and their attacker picks up on it. Thank Christ they fucked up. But I cannot believe we're losing here. Of the 2 games I thought we were going to get hammered, this wasn't it. It's 4-0. Oh. We pulled one back. McLagan with the goal at the back post. Decent bit of play. Found pass round outside. It's 4-1. We are not back in this game at 4-1. Dylan Jones is going to be coming on in a minute. This is about the only thing I can do. Tom's with the ball out to Jack Williams. Whereas with the ball across, it's Jordan Davies now. Okay, maybe we'll keep Williams on if he's going to put balls like that in the box. But Tom's is one I'm probably looking at taking off in general. For him to come on, it's going to have to be Georgievsky. Just got to hope this does something. We could have brought on Johnson, but I didn't want another centre mid attack on there. I'm just worried Nash this time gets in front of it. Oh, that's such an easy ball. It's 5-2. It's actually 5-2. Okay. Georgievsky's going to come back, drop out defence. Davies moves over there. Switch you. Kirkman's had an awful game, but there's absolutely nobody to replace him with. So that's not going to make a difference. This is just awful for us. This is the type of game that puts us right back into that relegation mix. That 7 points becomes, what, 4? I'm dreading the game against Carmarthen now because they're just going to hammer us. Oh, Davies, why? Meechin to make it 6. And he does. I feel like I say this all the time, but generally I'm wondering if Treflin is just a team that isn't going to go anywhere for us. It's a hat-trick for Meechin. 10 minutes left to play and I am out of ideas. Just out of ideas. Bringing on Johnson for the last 10 minutes. Not for really any particular reason. It's going to be like the longest 10 minutes of the game in FM in my fucking life. I mean, they're just passing through us. Like, you would watch this, you would not know that was a team second bottom of the league. You think we were. Six fucking 2. Please don't put in a 7th. Thank Christ that's done. Oh, man. 6 points between us and Cumbrian Celtic. Depending on the Cardiff Corries and the Alan Lido game, we could be fucking 3 points ahead. We are firmly in this relegation battle all over again. Well, we're back, and you may notice, you may not, but we are actually a player down. We have just lost Tim Georgievsky. He has left for a non-league side, and by non-league I mean not in the game league. So that's fun. So his bench position has just been replaced with Rogers, our youth DM. Because there's nobody else actually worth playing at the moment. Dunn comes back in, and Dan Jones come back into the starting lineup. There's no other changes to today's team. And, well, we're talking about the league. Yeah, 3 points off Athen Lido, 6 points off Cumbrian Celtic, and 7 points, ahead of that. We are firmly in this relegation battle all over again because we lost that awful game. So we are hoping for some upturn today. And if we get it in this game, I will be shocked. This is a game I was more expecting a 6-2 scoreline in, not the previous one. And certainly not against us. They're playing a 4-3-3. Well, that's what I would call 4-3-3 anyway. Let's see what happens. We are kicking off. We need something, but fucking hell. Because we need something better, so we immediately lose the ball. That's a good sign, isn't it? Smith with a free kick. Well, it's not a goal in the first attempt. That's a genuine improvement, I think. And we cleared a header. No, we'll clearly learn something in the week between games. Maybe basic defending. That would be nice. There is also some better irony that I now have a cup of tea in a Mr. Grumpy mug, but, you know, not on purpose. I just drink out of a Mr. Grumpy mug. Well, we're 8 minutes in and we're not 2-0 down yet, so, you know, improvements. But Moores just skipped past Nash. Evans actually learned how to save a shot. Great. Evans, I can't tell if I love him or hate him. Some games he is amazing. Then other games he is literally worse than having no goalkeeper in goals. So, I know it was obsession wanted strength this summer. We tried. But it's definitely one that if we stay here for a third season, he has to be replaced. He's just not good enough. Hopefully he didn't hear that. He says my captain just now. A long ball to Williams, which is pointless. Toms tries to win it, but it just falls to their player, Smith. Don't let him get the ball in. Sheldon with the tap in. 1-0 Carmarthen. Our whole team is dog shit. Can we do a rebuild in January? Is that going to be possible? Because it feels like that's what we need. My rebuild has failed. Smith with the ball in. Cook clears it. Going with the long ball to Smith. Heads it across. Move at the back post on Mark. Fucking hell. How's he not scored that? They've rattled the crossbar. Jesus Christ almighty. I think we've forgot how to defend again. We're only 1-0 down. So we need to work on that. Somehow. Let's bring Spencer from McLagan up front. Toms and Williams just aren't performing again. So I'm going to bring on Johnson there. I'm going to play Cook in the middle as a ball-winning midfielder on defend. We're going to have these two just attacking. Johnson and Davies. It's going to give us more going forward. I think Dylan Jones will come in as a winger. On support. We'll tell him to cut inside with the ball. So 3 changes here at half-time just to try and get us back in this game in some capacity. Because we've just not done anything going forward at all. And defensively we look dodgy, but we always look dodgy defensively. I don't think there's much we can do. Dan Jones might be the best left back we've had. He's kind of shit. Which is making me regret how much money we've gave him. But again, can't change that now. Oh, okay. Let's make a change again. Alan Jones is going to come on the right wing. That's fine. Jordan Davies is going to come off. He's going to drop out of DM. Cook will go to a ball winning midfield on support. We'll bring on Rodgers as that deep line playmaker. And just hope maybe the 16-year-old can actually create something for us. We don't have a playmaker in the team other than him, really, unless we play the other 16-year-old in Duffy. Don't really have that option, so let's see if he can do anything while we're on the ball. I doubt it, but you never know. Jones will pick up a good tackle. Rodgers. Johnson. Out to Dylan Jones. Back to Johnson. Back to Cook. Can he? Why would you not just play through the winger? Why would you shoot from there? Like, I know you have a decent long shot stat, but fucking hell, we're 1-0 down. Try that when you're 4 or 5. Up. Jimmy Rodgers, I think has done okay so far. His average, his stat there is looking meh. But we have seen that one or two little clips. He has been getting involved. Let's see, we'll lose another goal here though. Oh, Evans comes out, reaches, just comes out to grab the ball. Misses completely. Nowhere in his goal. We're 2-0 down. I can see us getting sacked this year. I know I've been saying that kind of all season, but I genuinely think I can. If we get relegated, we're sacked. I know that much. I was going to say, can we do anything? Even getting a goal back here won't do fuck all. But it's a corner. One of the Joneses is hitting the ball in. Goes to nothing. It's a good ball by Rodgers, actually. Ali Jones gets us up the park. Ball comes across. We might change that 4-1-4-1. Maybe give Rodgers a chance to make a presence in that team in that position. I think Williams needs dropped. McLagan really needs dropped, but while he's in that middle of his promise stage and trying to get better, I can't really drop him. Plus, Spencer's just not good enough either. We're so poor. So poor. We're still 4 points from relegation zone. 3 points away for 13th. Oh, it's not ideal, is it? It's really not ideal. Let's have a look, see what the next... What do you mean unwilling to experiment? I clearly have experimented. Right, the next fixtures for us is Abergavenny on the 28th. Ammanford on the 4th. Where are Abergavenny? They're 9th. Ammanford are 16th. That's what we'll come back for them. We'll end with... We'll come back for Abergavenny. They'll finish with Ammanford. That takes it to January, where things just have to get better for us. Because if not, we are just in deep, deep, deep trouble. Catch you next time. We're fucked. We're absolutely fucked.